men. This stuff that some sources sling around about the Broncos wanting out of this game, not wanting to fight, is a crock of bullshit. Broncos love to fight. Traditionally, all real Broncos love the sting and clash of battle. You are here today for 3 reasons. First, because you are here to defend your homes and your loved ones. Second, you are here for your own self-respect, because you would not want to be anywhere else. Third, you are here because you are real men, and real men like to fight. When you hear every one of you were kids, and you all admired the marble player, the fastest runner, the toughest boxer, the big league players, and all the American football players. Bronco fans love a winner. Bronco fans will not tolerate a loser. Bronco fans despise cowards. Broncos play to win the game all the time. I would not give a hoot in hell for a man who lost and laughed. That's why the Broncos have never lost and will not lose a game, for the very idea of losing is hateful to a real Bronco fan and player. You are not all going to get slapped around. Only 2% of you here today will get slapped around. Getting slapped around must not be feared. Getting slapped around comes to all men. Yes, every man is scared in his first battle. If he says he is not, he is a liar. Some men are cowards, but they fight the same as brave men, or they get the hell slammed out of them watching the men who fight just as they are scared as they are. The real hero is a man who fights even though he is scared. Some men get over their fight in a minute under fire. For some it takes an hour. But a real man will never let the fear of losing overpower his honor or sense of duty to Bronco Nation and his manhood. Battle is the most magnificent competition in which a human being can indulge. It brings out all the best, and it removes all its base. Bronco prides themselves in being he-men, and they are real he-men. Remember that the enemy is just as frightened as you are, and probably more so. They are not supermen. Although your football careers, you men have bitched about what you call the chicken shit practicing. That, like everything else in football, has a definite purpose. That purpose is alertness. Alertness must not be forgotten. Alertness must be bred into every football player. I don't give a hoot for the man who is not always on his toes. You men are veterans. You would not be here if you were not ready for what is to come. A man must be alert at all times if he expects to stay alive. If you're not alert, some Seahawk son of a asshole bitch is going to sneak up behind you and beat you to death with a sock full of shit. There are 400 neatly marked graves somewhere in America, all because one man went to sleep on the job. But they are all the other NFL teams, because we caught the bastards asleep before they did catch us. Bronco players are a team. We live, we sleep, we eat, we fight as a team. This individual heroic stuff is pure horseshit. The bullious bastards that wrote that kind of stuff for the Saturday Evening Post didn't know more about real fighting under fire than they know about hitting some ass. We have the finest food, the finest equipment, the best spirit, and the best men in the world. Why, by God, I actually pity those poor son of a bitches we're going up against. By God, I do. I want you to remember that no bastard ever won a game by letting himself get pushed around. You won it by making the other poor bastard get pushed around. There is one great thing you men will be able to say after this game is over and you go home again. You may be thankful 20 years from now when you are sitting by the fireplace with your grandson on your knee and he asked you what you did in the great game. You won't have to cough, shift him on the other knee and say, well, your granddaddy shoveled shit in Louisiana. No, sir, you can look him straight in the eye and say, son, your granddaddy rode with Bronco Nation and came back with a great victory.